So I've been thinking recently on why I like to play video games. Evolutionarily, there seems to be no benefit. We sit in a chair all day screaming at people that aren't there and make houses for virtual chickens that barely have the will to live. By all means, it doesn't make sense. Now, this realization doesn't make me want to play video games any less than I already do, but it did get me thinking, why are our favorite games fun to play? The physical actions of playing a video game are quite simple, really. You click a couple buttons in a specific order, wiggle around your joystick or your computer mouse, and you get your little character on the magic rectangle to do a couple of things. It really is a feat that we get so much out of playing games at all, because if you brought back, let's say, Peter the Peasant from 14th century Europe to today's time, and you showed him a game like Doom, just put him in front of the screen and played it for him, he really wouldn't understand what's going on and probably would just die of Black Plague or something. In all reality, he really wouldn't understand what is going on. For him, it seems like magic, as all science tends to do when it's too advanced for the current civilization to understand. And despite not doing much physically, we continue to play games because they're fun. But what does that mean? Fun is something that is most exclusively human. Free time really isn't a thing you get when you're trying to survive in the wilderness like a bear. But humans have created such a lifestyle for ourselves that we really don't have to spend all our time focusing on just not dying, which seems pretty good to me. Because we've done this to ourselves, we have luxuries like free time to do whatever we want. And naturally, that can be quite boring. So we created stuff for ourselves to do. We made games like baseball and tennis that mimic having to accomplish a task in order to survive, or in the context of these games, winning the game. We made music to occupy the space in our minds so we don't have to listen to the voices constantly. Different types of food to try, books to read, art to draw, people to love and people to hate. And eventually we became advanced enough that we were like, you know what? Real world sucks. Get me out of here. I'm going to make a game with some squares. And eventually, a game called Minecraft was born. Minecraft is a game fundamentally based on a human's innate ability to imagine and create. It gives the player the reins and the tools necessary to do basically whatever you want. But why is this fun? I believe it's a mixture of a couple of things, but I believe the main reason to be for our inner child to be set free. Recently, I've been looking into a topic called first principles, in where a person must understand the basic fundamentals of what makes an idea an idea. It's like a kid asking why over and over again because they don't understand something. They want to get to the root of why something is, why something exists, why someone does something, etc. The nature of a child is to be curious, and Minecraft builds upon that curiosity. When we grow up, we lose that curiosity. We understand why something is, why we go to work, why a building is there, why something is blue, why people are nice or mean, and we stop asking questions. The first time you play Minecraft, all you can do is ask questions. Where am I? Why is everything a square? And what do I do now? It unlocks that childlike wonder you've always had, but you just forgot was still there. For most people who play video games, Minecraft is a game that we grew up, not something we discovered as an adult. We were still young and still had that childlike wonder, and all Minecraft does was bolster it to new heights. We grew up, the years went on, and we learned more and more about what was possible within the game, and we made farms, roller coasters, adventure maps, cities, and memories. But as we learned more, we stopped asking as many questions. Why are we here? Well, it's just a randomly generated world. Why is everything a square? Artistic choice and simplicity. What do I do now? And while that might be whatever you want, there are certain things you know to work towards, like getting a better pickaxe, getting to the nether, and killing a big dragon. It all becomes more familiar, and with familiarity, we lose that sense of not knowing, that curiosity that we all have as kids. And slowly over time, Minecraft becomes less and less intriguing. It's the same game, but we move on. We stop asking questions because we know it all. There's no need to keep experimenting with something that we already know the outcome of. You ever been in that cycle of, hey, let's start a Minecraft server? A couple of friends join, you have a blast for a couple weeks, and everyone starts slowly logging off. There's always those couple of guys that try to keep that fire alive, but to no avail. They log on for the last time too, and the game goes dormant for the next couple of months or years before someone says the same statement, let's make a Minecraft server. We desperately want the game to be like what it was when we played it for the first time, not just when we were young. We want to not know, but we can't forget. Having the curiosity to ask what's next and not knowing what the answer is, that is what makes Minecraft fun.